When someone has made predictions after predictions, and many of them actually came true, it makes me wonder, and I just had to stop and listen to them. Recently, Elon Musk appeared on several top podcasts. Joe Rogan podcast to Indian tech with Indian youngest billionaire, Nikhil Lamath, to the CES conference. Shared everything he believed about the future of humanity. And I'll be honest, after watching all of that, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So the real question is, why is everyone buzzing about it, and why does it suddenly feel like it matters now? So back in 2011, Elon said rockets could be reused. At that time, the entire space industry laughed at him, and rockets were supposed to be a one-time use. No country has ever successfully reused them. And so fast forward to 2024, SpaceX isn't just reusing rockets, they're literally catching them mid-air with giant mechanical arms like a chopstick. Same thing with brain chips. Years ago, he said humans will control computers with their minds. People thought it sounded like science fiction. But now, Neuralink has already implanted chips into real human patients. And in electric cars, he said they would replace gasoline cars when everyone was still making fun of the idea. And today, every major car company is rushing to go electric. Elon's prediction don't come true because he's a fortune teller. They come true because he's already building the future he talks about with real money, real team, and real projects. He's not predicting the future like a fortune teller. He is the one creating it. There's one prediction that he made really caught my attention. Elon said, about 5 to 10 years, apps, as we may know, they will disappear. No operating systems, no apps. Your phone just becomes an AI assistant. You want music? AI makes it. News? AI summarizes it for you. Messages? AI handles the conversation. Isn't that crazy? And at first, I thought it sounds like a good, cool tech upgrade, but the more I thought about it, the more it feels like Black Mirror. Yeah, because right now, the internet runs on apps. That means that the internet makes money through apps and traffic. Big apps are powerful because they control attention. But if AI gives you everything directly, why would you open an app at all? Imagine this, you open an AI, not an app, and not a website, just an AI, okay? And you type in one sentence. Hey, can you help me to compare a one-piece white swimsuit with floral designs? It shows you all of the options. Images of the white swimsuit, clear comparison tabs from different apps, scanned through with 4.5 ratings and above only. This is scary because you are no longer a user of the app, and the apps needs you to browse to understand your buying habits and data. But right now, they have issues to push ads to you because they, quite frankly, don't know what's your interest anymore. Kind of reminds me of what happened to shopping malls. Once online shopping took over, those giant department stores collapsed almost overnight. So if apps disappear, the impact is going to be crazy. His second prediction is honestly a lot more heavier. It's not a big of a deal. He basically just said that in 3 to 4 years, AI will be able to do all of the mental work. And this is the part that shocked me the most. He said that AI has already learned almost everything human has ever written. Books, articles, websites, videos, and now AI is training itself using its own data. Oh, so smart! Which basically means it's learning faster than we ever could. It's probably learning faster than 100 me at this point. Yep. Many people think AI will replace factory worker first, but Elon believes white-collar jobs are actually in more danger. Why? And when he explains why, it kind of makes sense. Replacing physical labor, it needs robots, machines, and hardware. It actually takes some more time to get better because of the physical limitations. That just needs better software. Analyzing, basic coding, editing, AI is already doing these pretty well. So in a few years, it could be much better. He's made a point to clarify a common misunderstanding. This is a low guaranteed future based on universal basic income. In his view, UBI is only a temporary solution. What's truly coming is universal high income. The driving force behind this is the exponential explosion of productivity created by AI and robots. Goods and services will become so abundant that they'll overflow. In his own words, almost anything you can imagine, you'll be able to directly have it. So Elon also believes that in the future, money may slowly lose its importance. Isn't that a crazy theory? I thought it was a crazy theory, honestly. So he basically said that energy becomes the real currency. Money exists because resources are limited, but if AI and robots make everything cheap and abundant, there's less need to fight over who gets what. Just like air or sunlight, no one pays for them because there's so much of it and it's enough for everyone. But AI, robots, and the technology, they all need energy, solar power, nuclear energy, future energy resources. Whoever controls energy, they control the future. And it makes me suddenly understand that's why countries are racing to build renewable energy. And that's why all these countries, they're investing so heavily in batteries and solar panels. Because in the future, competition isn't about money. It's about energy. So imagine this, for thousands of years, work has given people identity, purpose. But if humans don't need to work anymore, people may feel lost. Like, technology can solve money problems, but it cannot automatically give your life a meaning. So Elon actually says that in 10 to 20 years, work may be optional. Yay! But maybe not yay. It's not just for surviving, but actually living comfortably. He compared it to growing vegetables on a weekend. You can do it if you like to, and if you don't, no one's gonna starve. Sounds amazing, right? But Elon also warns a serious problem. In a sense, our generation is very likely to become the last in human history that must rely on jobs just to survive. Our children may only see this concept of money in history textbooks. I know, it's so crazy. It's crazy in so many ways. And this is where it gets even more uncomfortable. We were told to study hard and get good jobs. But if AI does most of the thinking for work, what is education for? Well, Elon didn't really directly answer this, but his next prediction hints at something bigger. This may explain why Elon is so focused on Mars. He plans to send starships to Mars around 2026. Not a random number, not a random decision, but because Earth and Mars actually aligns only once every 26 months. This isn't about romance or sci-fi dream, it's about survival. Yeah. Nuclear war, asteroids, pandemics, each one is unlikely. But over long periods of time, something might happen, just based on what he's trying to say. If human lives on Earth, one disaster could wipe out everything. So, in his thought, Mars is a backup plan. Elon's answer is simple. Become a multi-planet species, spreading human consciousness beyond Earth and making sure that the flame of awareness does not go out. Continuously expand the humanity's collective consciousness so we can better understand the universe itself. I know. You don't have to agree with him, but there's one thing that is totally clear. Elon also warns about falling birth rates. He used South Korea as an example. If current trends continue, its population could shrink to just a few percent in a few generations. Fewer humans mean weaker collective intelligence, and human consciousness, Elon believes, is the only way for the universe to understand itself. That's why he kind of jokingly repeated a well-known line that he's trying to build a Roman Empire. In other words, he's wanting to personally have enough children to form a Roman legion. That's the most direct way to fight the population collapse. Debatable for me, because it's not him that's giving birth, it's the woman, right? Okay, besties, let's do a quick recap. Apps disappearing, AI is taking over work, money is losing meaning, Mars colonization, and population collapse. They all point to one question. When survival is no longer the major problem, like, what does it mean to be human anymore? And quite honestly, I don't know what future has in store for us. But sometimes I really can't help but thinking, like, what if one day shopping malls they don't exist anymore actually, because we can just buy things online with AI? And what if when I just go outside and most of the restaurants are being served by robots? And what if when I just drive out to the suburbs and then it's just full of solar panels and windmills trying to power the whole entire city? Like, what is going to happen in that case? Makes me think about it. Comment down below what you guys think about it too. And yeah, I'm excited to hear your opinions.